Welcome back to Sacred Therapy, you guys. From the title of this video, you can see that we have a pick a card today. I'm going to hold up your pile selections. So, today's topic, as you can tell by the title, I pulled some cards. I wanted to see what Spirit wanted us to talk about. And they really wanted to talk about like what is stagnant. This is the Chariot reversed. The Chariot upright is forward movement, action toward something. This is resistance to taking action or stagnation. Okay. So Spirit really wants to talk about the places where you're stagnant at. And with this fall season, it is a good time to do that because it's what needs to die, right? We also have the Fool. The Fool is trusting yourself, trusting the journey. So perhaps we are experiencing some conflict because it came out with this Five of Wands energy, which is external circumstances maybe getting in the way, or external circumstances are contradictory. And we'll dive into what specifics are those for each individual pile. And then we have here, we're going to let some of that stuff die out, what's getting in the way of our trust, what's making us feel in conflict with ourselves and out of balance, so that we can embrace, a new journey. This Page of Cups energy. I want to embrace that new journey. And take those leaps of faith, right? In whatever aspect that means for you this season. So, bottom of the deck energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. So we're clearing out space so you can have this Ten of Pentacles high energy. And I'm doing the topic now so that way I don't have to do it for each individual pile. So I'm hoping everybody watches the topic choice. Then you can go ahead and jump to your video selections. And we're going to do the pile selections now. Pile 1 is the pie. Okay. Pile 2 is the Acai bowl. And pile 3 is the cookie. So not only is fall for letting go of things that no longer serve you, letting things die off, it is also about harvesting. So I wanted to have food because food to me represents abundance. I'll give you guys a moment to intuitively pick your pile, and then we'll go ahead and get started. See. All right. So I'm going to take away pile 2 and 3. And here we are with pile 1. I'm going to move these over. These are the topics. And I have a little shell to kind of separate them. So we do have the pie here. This is the number 14, cherry pie. You guys see this? Cherry pie symbolizes, females. So perhaps for pile 1, maybe you're a little bit intimacy focused, or intimacy is the focus, whether that's the lack thereof or too much physical intimacy. We'll see what's coming up. cherry pie is symbolism for intimacy. And there's a warning about that. Milo wants to be in the reading. So make sure you're being loyal to your own instincts. You're following those instincts. And this is also has the number 14 attached to it, adding up with 1 and 5 is 1 and 4 is 5. So the number 5, this is change. So maybe your views toward intimacy and relationships and sex is changing and growing. Okay, all my videos are 18 and up, so if you are not an adult, it's my practice, my personal belief that as a child you don't know yourself well enough yet to dive into tarot. However, I started when I was 11, and I'm doing that because somebody should have told me that I wasn't really ready for that type of thing yet. But it wasn't discouraged, it was encouraged, and I believe that you should get a really solid foundation with tapping into your own inner knowing before you start relying on cards. Okay, so perhaps also your innocence is a factor in your love life. Okay, I'm gonna flip these over because that image on the back of these cards is a little risque. Alright, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, for this pile, you guys have been really work focused, so maybe it is that your sex life has been neglected, and that's the part that needs to be dying off, or perhaps you guys have taken a vow of celibacy if it's been the opposite. So you're really focusing on your craft, your skills, and working towards that, leaving that legacy behind. So you're trusting your journey, but there is a conflict. Like, can you have both? Can you have a great career and an abundant sex life? Okay, you're reflecting on that. There's some inner conflict there. So ask yourself some questions about your balance. Are you using work as a way to avoid healthy interactions with others? Are you making time for the people you care about? Are you making time for, pleasuring yourself or pleasure with a partner in, of course, a healthy way, but make sure that you ask yourself these hard questions. If there's blocks, why is there blocks? Explore, reflect what's happening. Communicate with your partner, communicate with yourself. So there is maybe work, too much work is tipping the scale, because you don't want to be one of those people that end up, by themselves with just their stuff, okay? Because that's not fulfilling. Yeah, you've lived your purpose and you've done that, but I feel like Spirit wants you to be happy on all fronts, and the only limitations that you have, I say this all the time and you'll frequently hear it in my videos, the only limitations that you have is the ones you place on yourself. So if you believe that you can only have work without a successful love relationship, and you're okay with that, I can almost guarantee you that your sex life, a healthy sex life, is not going to be okay with that. So take a look at maybe how you can balance your work life with play, okay? Because that's healthy. It's not going to hinder your abundance either. It's going to make room for you to actually achieve more abundance, be more creative, be more patient at work. It's going to make you a better visionary. Okay, it's going to give you wisdom and insights, because some of your best ideas are going to happen when you're playing, right? Yeah, owls are significant. We just had a full moon, so the full moon that just passed, whatever ideas you have been thinking about, contemplating, put into action. Create an action plan, because that is going to be helping you obtain your natural birthright of wealth. both emotional and financial aspects. Yeah, and here we have this Five of Swords. So perhaps you're releasing doubt, this release of doubt towards, can I do it? Am I capable? Do I have enough skills? Where, am I at? Where am I going to find the time? All these doubts may arise, but you have the fortitude and the pre-planning to continue regardless. This is going to be a lifelong journey, so perhaps you're scared that you're going to fail. Failure is the best teacher. And somebody once told me, if you don't even try, then you failed automatically. And some people really need to hear that. So here it is. If you do not try, you have automatically failed. All right? You've given up on yourself. You've given up on your purpose without even trying. All right? I know people get tired of fighting. They get tired of the external, circumstances that could be in the way. Perhaps you've had a lot of naysayers about your ability, or time is an issue. Whatever is an issue, you have the ability to overcome it, but you have to face this fear of success. You have to face this fear of success. This is the success card, and it is in reverse. So letting go of what you perceive success to be, because it's not a lack of failure. Everybody that you see that is successful has failed millions of times. They just have the perseverance and consistency to keep going. Okay, so this is one of the biggest things that you will need to be releasing, rewriting, and taking a look at. So I got some siren messages for you. Perhaps a parent, specifically a mom, is a part of this trigger, this block for you. Perhaps you didn't see your mom, or you are a mom and you didn't feel like you could pursue your passions. You had to make this sacrifice in order to take care of your kids. You had to pay bills, you had to eat. I've been there. But it's amazing what you can do when you redefine what success is, and you can realize that you can enjoy doing any kind of work. It's a part of like the Buddhist mentality, because they enjoy ordinary tasks. They find joy in those ordinary tasks. Which helps build them for success. So whatever you've done with your life, you found some kind of fulfillment in it. And also take a look at your childhood. Most of the time, when we doubt ourselves, this came from childhood. Oh, you can't be a singer because blah, 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 right? Those are people's naysaying. That's this Five of Swords energy. Those are people naysaying. And parents' words hurt. I understand. My own has said some things and given me her unsolicited opinions of everything when I never even asked her. I just thank her for her opinion and I don't adopt it. Alright? I don't adopt other people's limitations. I don't care what their role is in my life. And I love my mom to death. But if she's being a negative Nancy, I let her know. Because we have that kind of relationship. Alright? So take a look at your relationship with your mom. Ask yourself some hard questions. If there are some limitations there, because we are healing generational curses right now. So whatever your mom didn't do, whatever your parents didn't do, it could be a dad too. Take it however it resonates. But typically, the maternal figure is really responsible for helping you heal within. That feminine energy is internal. It's your internal work, your spiritual work, your emotional work, your mental work. And I feel like it's mind over matter in this situation, and your relationship with your mother is key on that. Because I had a whole rescue complex with my mom. I wanted to rescue her from the big bad world. So I grew up big and strong to try to protect her. But you know what? You can't protect people from their own choices. And you can't be a hero to people that won't let you in. Alright? So there has to be those boundaries. And you have to create healthy boundaries no matter what their role is in your life. Yes, this woman brought you into the world, but that does not mean that she has free reign over your entire existence for all of your life. Okay? She is an advisor at a certain point. Not God, right? Our parents are human, and we've inherited their human conditioning. So look at your human conditioning handed down from your mom. And like I said, if you are a mom, it's a tough job. This is no judgment. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. She does watch my readings, guys. We have a real bond. And her journey is not to be perfect. And that's okay. Her journey is to be honest with me about certain things, and I might not like to hear it, but I'm going to hear it anyways. And that's why I just thank her for her opinion and keep it pushing. Alright? And sometimes it's that simple. I'm not about to sit here and argue with her or try to change her mind, because I don't have to prove anything to anybody. And that's a part of what you need to understand in order to release that Five of Swords energy. And in order to turn this Six of Wands reverse in the upright position. Understand that you are sovereign. You have God-given inalienable rights just as she had. You have choices just as she did. We don't have to make the same mistakes based off of conditioning, right? So remember your sovereignty. This means that you have the ability to create new pathways and heal generational curses, and I can guarantee you that your ancestors and your mom will be your biggest cheerleader, even if you don't expect it, even if you don't even expect for them to be into this, because I did not expect her to be watching my tarot channel, but she does. She's one of my biggest fans, telling all her friends about it, her work friends, and that's dope. That is dope, and it will surprise you. So what you think also may not be accurate, okay? It could be wrong. The conditioning that you feel could be wrong, but you'll never know unless you face it. There's also, you have an all-seeing eye. Have an all-seeing energy. So your connection to the divine, your connection to your purpose, your family, you might not be able to take them along for the journey. That doesn't mean that they can't support you, even if that's from a distance. I know everybody isn't lucky to have the type of family that I do. A lot of my family members, we are in the same soul family. We are light workers that were sent here together, like in a whole team of us, because we needed that in this world, in this location. Okay? In the heart of freaking America. There's a heart on this card. The heart of America is in a dark place. Okay? So you are healing your heart space. Your heart-mind connection is healing, because that is what is hindering you from achieving that inside abundance. You can see what you're supposed to do. You are just so confused and conflicted on the how that it's hindering your process. Okay? Alright, pile one. I picked the Soul Truth card. It says, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet. Even this question, even the framing of this question is a limiting habit, a self-limiting habit. If you are using language like impossible, can't, you are in a limiting vocabulary. There is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen, what the heck is that dude's last name? Covey? Yeah, Covey. Stephen Covey. He's very long-winded, but he makes some good points. If you are brand new to self-reflection and self-help work, I definitely recommend that book. There's also a journal that goes along with it, a guided journal, and it's about rewriting your conditioning. I really believe that might help you guys, reflect and come up with more ways for the how, more answers for the how. Because I'm not saying, oh, never ask questions. That's not what I'm saying. Mental energy is good. It's just not good if it's hindering your growth. So I'm going to read you guys the back of this card. Excuse me. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. So maybe there's some perfectionism happening with your expectations, with that lack of failure. Like you feel like if you fail one time, that's a sign you're just not supposed to keep going. Or if you failed in the past, it's just time to give up, right? That's not true. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Absolutely. I used to journal a lot on lack mentality, and instead I've been doing reading journaling. I didn't want to write down my words with a lack mentality because I was manifesting more lack. Even though I believe in abundance and I understand my worth and all of that, it was just like a complete lack mentality, right? So I needed to replace it with more gratitude. So I started also listing things that I was grateful for, even if it was just waking up, having another chance, because my being here is another chance of remembering that, a few times I came close to not being in this world anymore. And, those circumstances were avoided only by a miracle from God. So understanding that I am experiencing a miracle every single day, that I'm still here. I love that you guys can see my 7 flames. So number 5, number 7 is also significant for you guys. We have 8, 9. There is literally 3 5s on this table. You have the 5 of Swords, and this adding up to a 5. And then there's the 5 of Wands. That's part of the original, purpose reading. Yeah. We're including that in there. So the angel number 555, you need to take a look at that, okay? And today's soul action says, be grateful. You are being summoned to be more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. Okay? All of these, by the way, all of these cards that you're seeing here are a part of my new decks. So I'm kind of launching them now. Yeah, number 16, Bastet. So this is my Egyptian gods and goddess oracle. Bastet is with passion. So spirit, source, God. The Egyptians believe in gods, plural, and that's fine. If that's not your belief, it's all good. A higher being is calling you to believe in what you're passionate about. Have faith in it. Trust in it. Have faith in your skills in it. And let go of the expectation. Like, have gratitude for your gifts and understand that your purpose is sharing them with the world, even if it's only experiencing joy in this lifetime. Okay, that one. And then the mantras, the hand signals, I got that too. There's also, okay, let me read these two for you guys. Where can I create more space? You need to ask yourself, where can I create more space? So what habits are not serving you that you can get rid of, that you can create more space in order to focus on your craft, your skills, your talents, your gifts, and sharing those gifts with the world? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. Absolutely. That's bottom of the deck energy for today's reading. And then this is also the number 16. So there could possibly be a potential from when you were 16, you had an idea of what you wanted to do. So maybe meditate on that. Think back to what used to bring you joy, passion at 16, and maybe that has some significance. Or the number 7, the age of 7, would also be significant. Hecka, alchemical force. Yes, you are co-creating with God. You need to understand that you are co-creating with God every day, all day long. Whatever energy you're in, whatever fears you have, you are manifesting those. Whatever limitations you believe exist, you are manifesting that. Whatever resistance you're taking, you're fulfilling it. Okay? This doesn't mean that all resistance can be just completely eliminated. You just say yes to everything, because resistance has a purpose. But you want to use it in balance, make sure it's not hindering you. Alchemical force. Number 29 could be significant. So perhaps your birthday is on the 29th. Perhaps the 29th of this month will be significant. That's tomorrow. There's an all-seeing eye on here. There's a snake. There's a lot of symbols on here. I do not speak hieroglyphs, but it would be really cool to know what these cards say. Alright. But you are co-creating. That's what I take as alchemical force. And you have creative ideas. So you have the energy right now to birth things into this world. Alright. Yeah, it definitely just matters what your priorities are. Set them. So this is a mantra, hand signal. This is going to be significant for you. You can use this in your meditation, in your daily practice. I'm going to read you the back of it. Time mantra. This mantra reduces stress, gives inner strength, and steadies the nerves. Time is our most valuable asset. If we consciously set priorities, this helps to avoid time pressure and or gives the day a certain structure. You are sitting in a grotto in front of a pond. At regular intervals, a drop of water falls from a stone into the water. Observe how the circle of wavelets spreads outwards, further and further in the same way. A single, apparently insignificant priority which you have deliberately set yourself can have far-reaching consequences and become the start of something momentous. Nothing is too small to be of no importance. Same goes for you. Just because human beings, like there's billions of us, doesn't mean that that one drop of water doesn't make ripple effects. So remember that you are significant. You have a purpose. Make sure you're setting your priorities. Yes, consolation. Be comforted. So perhaps you guys like pie. Pie is a comfort food for you. You can also take that. I'm feeling like as long as you're doing whatever it is in moderation, you'll be fine. This is a prayer mudra. You're breathing, especially exhaling and letting things go generally. Sorrow, pain, grief, loss will be easier if the fingertips are lying on the backs of your hands. The contact between thumb and index finger symbolizes the connection between the human and cosmic consciousness. Yes, Spirit is trying to send you signs. Let go of everything which is weighing you down, which is exactly what this reading is about, and surrender it to the universal consciousness. Yes, let it back into the light. Become aware of your connection with the cosmos. You see a luminous figure, which is light, listens to you, gives you consolation and support. The figure is not there to solve all your problems for you, which are often part of a bigger plan, but you can avail yourself of its help and comfort if you let it. In the exquisite stillness of my soul, I find solace and relief. So remember, your peace is connected to this bigger part, right? To the divine. You have your assignment, and that serves a purpose with spirit. And you need to let go of the fact that those words, I can't, it's impossible, I'm expecting myself to do this, and this, so how will I ever have time for that? Or you're just giving yourself a bunch of busy work. I got chores and this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and you never find enough time in the day. Well, guess what? People make time or don't make time for what they want. You can spend your time complaining about you have no time, which takes up more time. Or you could step out of that cycle and realize that you decide how you spend your time. You've been given guidelines, you've been given conditions. There's no rule book that says that we can't break free of those guidelines or those conditions. All right? Yes, follow your intuition. Deep down, you just know. Shell mudra. The Shank mudra is good for your windpipe and voice. It brings inner calm and harmony and awakens your intuitive powers. The right hand symbolizes a seashell and the left thumb the pearl within it. Your higher self, that part of you which knows what is right and important for you. With each exhalation, sing out a long, deep, sonorous om, a primal syllable which gets all your cells vibrating. See yourself descending deeper and deeper into your innermost recesses with every breath which you take. That is where your higher self keeps the answers to all of your questions. You become aware of stillness and emptiness and are ready to receive the inner voice. Deep down, I know what is right and important for me. Remember what is important for you. Doesn't matter what anybody else said. Doesn't matter about any external circumstances. What is important to you? Yeah. I'm going to put this over top of these people. Yes, 31, adding up to 4. You have your own spiritual power. You've been gifted with your own spiritual power. Remember this. You can watch readers. They can help give you signs. But remember, you have your own spiritual power. Remember who you are, Simba. For real. Alright? We might be led, like Scar led Simba in the wrong path, into the wrong belief, into the wrong state of mind. But your real soul tribe will be there to help pull you out of it, alright, and support you. They're going to support this vision. It doesn't matter if the people that you really want to be there do it. I wish somebody would have told me that a long time ago, okay? Wasted a lot of time. Yes, again, intuition. So we have intuition here, and number 32, which adds up to the number 5, intuition. Your intuition is speaking to you, is giving you answers. Align your actions to your intuition. Follow it. Okay. Yeah, number 20. Your intuition is connected to infinite awareness. There are things you cannot see. It's important for you to do your part so that other things can manifest into this reality. Yeah. And let go of your doubt. Let go of all of the naysaying beliefs. Let go of I can't. Let go of any limiting views, anything that's holding you back or making you resistant to change. I don't know about you guys, but that same old can get a little boring for me. Yeah. 36, soul family. This is confirmation. This hadn't even popped up yet. Yeah, exactly. Your soul family needs you to carry out your mission so that it can trigger them into carrying out their soul mission. People you don't even realize are watching you. You are muses for people that you don't even know that you're muses for. 20. Yeah, soul writing. You're helping them rewrite while you're rewriting your own path as you're living it. Okay? It's a part of your plan. It's a part of God's plan for you. Spirit, the divine, whoever you believe in. Your soul writing is going to align with your priorities too. Most definitely. Remember, it's not gonna always be comfortable. Things are gonna happen. You're gonna have to ask questions. You're gonna have to face yourself. Yep. Excuse me. And number 37, which is adding up to 10, which adds up to 1, means you need to focus. Focus on this connection with your higher self and your higher path. And your real world realities, like what you envision is possible for you, is possible, which can also include love. A lot of us are really resistant to love, even though we want it so bad. We feel ill-equipped. We feel like we're not ready. We feel like we're gonna fail because we failed a bajillion times before. But what we're not understanding is that by blocking it out, we leave no room for it. So focus on optimism, following your intuition, even if it's not comfortable. Let go of what is hindering you in that way as well. And then we have an animal guide here for you. Be community, and we is in me and spirit. You are a powerful creature. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Hell yeah, you are. With all these pentacle cards right here. Even though some of this stuff is in reverse, that's okay. You're halfway there. Your energy is already in abundance. All right, Pile 1. You are a beast. I don't think we need to clarify any of this. This was beautiful. I really like this reading. If you are in Pile 1, I'm definitely praying for you. If you're new here, go ahead and let me know which pile you picked. If you resonated with this, I love hearing from you guys. Again, we're a brand new channel. You haven't seen a lot of people's activity. We don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but you can be a part of the original people that, you know, set up with me. All right, pile one. I'm excited for your abundance. Google an owl, and, you know, if you can, write us down what that animal means. You can also Google bee and see if you get a different, you know, message for that. Let us know what you're passionate about. I'm definitely rooting for you guys' journey and your journey toward success. Thank you so much, pile one. If you don't feel like this was your pile, go ahead and you're welcome to stay for pile two as we transition over there. And let me get up because my eyes is bad and I cannot see what I'm looking at. Get this out of here too. All right. So pile two, you have the Acai bowl. I looked this up and this is from Brazil. Okay. It's from Brazil. And there's an island, there's a beach, so perhaps you guys were just on vacation or you need a vacation. All right. Number two. That's balance to me. There's something about the sand, the ocean. You just got done with a rebirth. I can definitely relate. All right, the acacia bowl. So we are going to look at your book of tarot because a whole stack fell out for you guys and I just went ahead and took it. So we just gonna dive right in so I can try to get this tea from spirit for you. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something that you're really wanting, a vacation, a getaway, to travel, to visit exotic places. Yeah, maybe with that special someone, we have the King of Pentacles here. Or you are in your King of Pentacles energy. This dude is abundant. He's reliable. He's stable. He's consistent. He follows through. And I say he for the energy, not gender. The 10 of Cups. Absolutely. So I see what pile two, I see you pile two. What you've been letting go of is everything that's holding you back from what you want. Your limiting beliefs. And it's helping restore balance. So perhaps you just finished giving yourself that trip you've always wanted. And now that you're back home, it's back to work and back to envisioning your dream of this happily ever after. Yeah. And you're celebrating who you are, celebrating life, celebrating your successes every day. Right? Yeah, and you're creating plans to get to your abundance, your wealth, your happily ever after, this content family life, content home life. Yeah, Queen of Cups. So we are also healing any emotional wounds, looking at emotional wounds as well. facing those, trusting ourselves and spirit to guide us through that. Yeah. And the King of Wands. So you're also embodying this King of Wands energy, or you're connecting with someone that sees you like this, because 2 is also union. It's a pair. There's love. Okay. Is this the 2 of Cups? This is the 3 of Cups. It's joy and celebration with friends, family. Yeah. Yep. Right before I said it. This is the 2 of Cups. So exactly. You're connecting. This 10 of Cups energy is involved with a 2 of Cups person. So this could be a soulmate, or your soul family. This is for partnerships, agreements, business agreements. So perhaps you guys are having a collaboration, but it's a collaboration of companionship, of somebody to go through life together. Yeah, you're manifesting this. So you've let go. I don't see any negatives in this card. You have let go, literally, already done the work and let go of all of the stuff that is getting in your way. And if it comes up, you've overcome it. This planning card, you've overcome it. You're literally the magician, because you're backing it up with desire. There's a lot of wands here, a lot of pentacles, a lot of cups. It's a lot of balance here. Yeah, this 7 of wands, you are standing your position and somebody is fighting with you. Whether that somebody is in your corner literally or spiritually, people are backing you up. Your soul tribe is standing with you. They see your light. They see what you represent. And they have your back. Okay? This under this Queen of Cups. Yeah, she's nurturing. So the people that you are nurturing, you are feeding, they are in your corner. They got your back. And they are literally coming with you to help fulfill this happily ever after contentment energy. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. They're working with you on that slow but sure journey to reach the success. This is a success card. So you envision success. You're collaborating with this person financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And you have hope that they are this stable person, this passionate person, this genuine person that's in touch with also their feminine energy, since we have the Queen of Cups here as well. And we have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, see, you've already decided. You've already decided that this is your path. That your path leads to abundance. Your path leads to you getting what you want. Your path leads to this fairy tale existence. Look at this fairy tale existence. You can have that movie life. Alright? It's not just for in the movies. Even though you've experienced a lot of stuff. Because it takes a strong person to get here. This is not just like you're going at it with the innocence of a child. No, this is, I have been through hell and I am choosing heaven. And this is beautiful to see, proud to. I am here for it. I'm so glad I took all of these cards. That is beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah, it is increasing your vision. All right, you are following your inner vision, your inner light. And it's restoring balance. You're asking yourself, what else could this mean? What else could all of this mean except for it's your time to shine? Okay, you're also looking at other people's perspectives with an open mind. All right, there are ways. So that's the part you're letting go of. You don't necessarily feel like these people need to, I see now, yeah, this proving yourself to other people, or feeling like you need to convert other people to the way you see things, to your vision, you're becoming okay with them not seeing your vision, and you are investing into your own vision because you understand that there are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? So you have done that with everything negative that you experienced, and you found the gem in that experience. Today's soul action: is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Yeah, how to. I feel like you are realizing life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you no matter what is happening. It is all towards your greater good. All of this is very positive cards. Um, and you're just done fighting with yourself, fighting with other people. That doesn't mean that you're not going to stand your ground. That just means that you're letting go of the limitations and activities that are more draining and exhausting. Absolutely. And you're doing this for renewal. That's exactly what I was seeing. So number 25, happy renewal. This vacation, this state of mind, this state of being has planted you in a rebirth. You have experienced a complete rebirth, a complete rewrite, and this taking a step back has jumped you into your higher timeline, where even if there is a hassle, you don't view it as a hassle. It's happening for you. So challenges no longer exist if you see them as blessings. This is a stomach mudra. Fortifies the stomach and calms the nerves. Calmness and equanimity are witness to my inner strength. All kinds of strife and annoyance represent stress for the stomach. They cost energy and wear one down. If anger is unavoidable, let it flow by drumming on a wall with your fists, and then practice the mudra. While you are keeping the mudra, breathe in slowly through your nose 10 times and breathe out loudly and forcefully through your mouth. After that, allow your breathing to become regular and more gentle. Imagine yourself wearing a captivating smile with which you calmly and coolly win over the world. I'll show you the mudra again in case you want to take a screenshot of that so you can save it. Calmness and equanimity. So you're staying calm even amidst the storm, which is helping you weather the storm way better. So you're not in this panic mode. Life and external circumstances isn't getting you in this panic mode, and that is what's drawing your blessings to you. Okay. Number 13, the number 4, this foundation, this solid foundation is making room for the greater gateway chakra. You're getting downloads. You may not understand where your vision is leading, but you understand that it is the journey. And Spirit is talking to you through your dreams. So make sure you spend time there. Make sure you maybe keep a dream journal. Take a look at what you're dreaming of and know that it is tapping you into this infinite awareness. It's sharing knowledge and also assisting you in understanding that all in one and one in all. So you understand that your piece is related to the entire puzzle. This is Jana Chin Mudra, seal of teaching and knowledge, and that your knowledge, your teaching, your experience helps other people. So you're sharing that. It says, connected with the eternal light, my true self reveals itself. It radiates my love into the world. This mudra has a regenerative and strengthening effect on the whole body. It lightens and clarifies the spirits and is balsam for the soul. The fingers of the left hand points downwards and those of the right hand upwards. The contact between the thumb and index fingertip of each hand symbolizes the connection of human consciousness with that of the cosmos, aka the divine or universal truth and laws. Through our connection with the cosmic consciousness, we can give up, surrender our fears, doubts, worries, and daily burdens. I see you doing this every day. This is not an achievement of perfection. This is an achievement of enlightenment, an achievement of alignment, right? In the security of this bond, we are never alone. We are all one, connected with the source. I'm going to show you that one more time so you guys can take a screenshot of this one if you would like to practice that mantra, which is basically holding your hands in that formation so that you can manifest that, meditate, and be in that energy. Pep, I just said meditation, and number 8, meditation is popping up. So yes, this is going to help you connect. This is a practice you need to put into your daily life. I use tarot daily to meditate, to connect with myself, to connect really with spirit, to clarify. And I know when I'm being resistant, so I also use it as a way to hold myself accountable, to check myself. All right, and then I got some animal guardian messages for us. Sea turtle, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Slow and steady wins the race. The King of Pentacles is not a fast-moving king like the King of Wands. Even though he's passionate, he's not impulsive. He's a planner. All these wand cards as well. The 3 is putting it into action, like the 2 is putting a plan together, and the 3 is putting it into action. With the King of Pentacles, you may feel like you're in that race and you're embodying that turtle energy, but the turtle wins in the end. Not only that, it's about the journey. He understood that it's about the journey. Yeah, dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. The power number 2. What am I seeing here? The number 2 is significant for sure. We have 2 2s here. So balance, clarity. Take yourself upstairs because I'm doing a reading. Or if you're going to be down here, be very quiet. Flexibility is important to you guys. Take it downstairs, please. Establishing boundaries, setting up the space and time and room for your vision. With this, where can I create more space? So you are making this happen, pile 2. You're making it happen. All the distractions and all of that serves a purpose, and it's building you up to make you stronger in the long run. We also have Raven, Shaman. You are the creator and magician, which we have the magician right here. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as the keeper of mysteries. So my pile 2s, you guys are not afraid to step into the unknown. If you've never been there before, you're letting go of fear, doubts, giving that energy back to source. You are following your vision that connects with your heart space. This is beautiful energy to be in. It's inviting in all of that abundance. Okay, that 10 of Cups, that happily ever after. If you guys can hear my family in the background or hear me say something to them, just understand I live in a busy household. It gets hectic. And perhaps pile number 2, you know your life isn't perfect either, but you know that your spirit is content with where it is for now. But that doesn't change the fact that you are building and planning for a future that is going to give you this instead of wherever you might find yourself today. So I want to thank you, Pile 2, for being here with me as we transition into Pile 3. Get out. I'm not playing. Breath of energy. Alright, Pile 3. You guys have the chocolate chip cookie. The number 16 is significant with the number 7. So connection to your spiritual self, your spiritual journey is very significant at this time. Letting go of anything that doesn't align with that spiritual connection, that spiritual journey. Excuse me. I'm in the middle of a reading and it's been like 700 different interruptions. I can't concentrate.
I just came home.
I'm still recording. I get that you just came home. I have one more pile. And then you guys can do whatever you're doing. Yeah. So Pile 3, balance and probably some impatience is things that you are going to be releasing. Conflict with other people with this Five of Wands energy. Also with yourself, with your current home environment. Because I see this Temperance right here. So maybe your actual environment doesn't really align with where, you know, Spirit is trying to bring you, and you're trying to like force that, and then you're experiencing a lot of different conflict, a lot of different interruptions, a lot of different distractions. Understand that this opposition is just making you stronger. Temptation that you're overcoming right now to quit, give up, just be nasty. You can be honest without being nasty. I was honest. Like, I do need the space for them to, you know, respect that I'm reading for you guys. I'm doing this publicly. I'm not editing this out. You guys can hear in some of my videos, I'm arguing with my family. That means that there are no limitations. Alright? And I have the strength to see that just like you do. Pile 3. You have the strength to see that your spiritual calling, whatever's going on in this external world, it might clash. But you don't always have to be nice. It literally says don't be so fucking nice. Just because you're spiritual doesn't mean you people can walk all over you, doesn't mean you can't set healthy boundaries, doesn't mean you can't tell people what's up. Exactly. You're the game changer. Okay? She literally got her middle finger in the air and everything. You're gonna follow your path regardless of what's going on. Yeah, exactly. So where does my soul want to travel? And to hell with everything that plans to deter you from that. Just like that chocolate chip cookie. When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. There is probably some messages for you in Pal 2 since I accidentally called you guys Pal 2, and that one was a lot about traveling. But if you're here, you're more than welcome to watch this pile and then take a glimpse at Pal 2. There might be some messages for you there. Worlds. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Pick a location on your desired list, choose a date when you will get there, and start planning. Perhaps a lot of you have, visions about traveling to other states on this continent. Nestle is the people that originally Ruth, somebody with a W, accidentally created the chocolate chip cookie by mistake. So perhaps wherever Nestle was originally created, you want to travel there, or you have another state in mind that you want to travel to. It's saying pick a location, choose a date when you will get there, start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants, anything that would create movement to let the universe know you are ready to make it happen. Believe you can. Alright? So, traveling is significant to shaking things up. I myself got away from my entire family. It was the best choice ever. Coming back is hard. I love my family, don't get me wrong. I do love them, but I work from home. I'm here all the time, and I don't have any actual space. So this card is significant too. Where can I create more space? It might take a while for you to get there, but plan. It may not even be permanent, but plan. So I feel like for you guys, pile 3, a home space is really significant, something to call your own, something that allows you to, have freedom and be and do what you feel called to do is very important at this time. Yeah, 31, Shasat, wisdom. So this taking space, this not being nice, it's not because you have bad manners. It's because you know yourself, you know when you're at your limit. So communicating that, giving that tough love, still telling them what you need. You have to communicate to people what you need. You can't just all the time be always available and everybody always be in your face, and it's exhausting. It's tiring. It makes people sick. So you're learning how to nurture yourself, how to set those healthy boundaries. And then I have some mudras. Love, be kind. So you can balance being unkind with being kind, knowing when the difference is, right? Panvayu mudra, the heart mudra helps to deal with all kinds of heart conditions. In acute cases, maintain the mudra as long as is necessary. For chronic conditions, perform it 4 times daily for about 10 minutes. The color red is good for the heart. Visualize a bunch of red roses, of which you give away all but one. Now immerse yourself in the glory of this one bloom and use all your senses to become fully aware of it. Allow yourself to be enchanted by its beauty. Perhaps the rose fairy has a message for you. Listen carefully. In the beauty and perfection of a single rose, I receive an insight into the wisdom and wealth of the universe. Also, the number 3 is on the back of this card. And this is the love mantra. Alright. Security in good hands. So remember, you might not be in the best environment, but sometimes the greatest things bloom in the toughest environments. Alright? This mudra is good for the kidneys and has a warming and calming effect. Let us seek security and company when we need it, like a child. We can find this with people who are still with us or with those who are already in the next world, with higher beings, spiritual teachers, and holy ones. Perhaps it helps to place images or things in a special place. A fragrant bath can also be a refuge and give us warmth. You can imagine lying in a luxurious bath and let yourself be embraced and caressed by the warm, soft water. Childlike, I see and find human in heavenly sanctuary. It carries me, cares for me, and lovingly enfolds me. Yeah. It's good to also have that balance. Effortlessness. Take it easy. I face the world with determination, seizing the opportunities as they come and transforming them with elan and enthusiasm. Use your imagination to put yourself in a situation which you find fun and enjoyable. So creating that plan is also going to allow yourself kind of a temporary escape. Also know that you can go places. I have another mini vacation coming up because I know I need more time. Plenty. Be open for great things. Exactly. My happiness is within me. It also depends on how you choose to view things. So sometimes our perceptions hold us back. Alright. 17, yin yang, divine union with this love card. So being loyal to your divine union is very important. We have, Milo barking in the background. He likes to come up and pop up into the different piles. So dogs could also be significant to your connection. Dogs and or wolves. The number 8 could also be significant. We have the number 8 here twice already. And remember that this divine love is also connected to infinite awareness. You guys could be astral traveling. So you could be feeling overwhelmed by the amount of stimulation around you. Setting boundaries, taking space for yourself to make sure you don't burning yourself out is very important. Number 2, the sacral chakra is also important. So intimacy, understanding yourself. Yeah, 4, authentic truth. So you're releasing things that do not align with your authentic truth. So I feel like it's a secure, effortless love. Like no matter if you're resistant to it or not, it just kind of is there, right? And then you have dear, love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So grace is having compassion for other people, other people's feelings, other people's perspectives. So releasing harsh judgments. I know I started this reading in a kind of a negative headspace. Remind yourself that you're co-creating. And it's okay to not be okay sometimes, right? To not be polite all the time. That's a part of your authentic truth. So I also want to get some clarifiers on this authentic truth, because truth is coming up as a theme in my readings a lot. I think I shuffled this deck kind of crazy. So some of these cards are flipped the wrong way. Spirit, can we get clarification about truth? Yeah. The Eight of Cups reversed, since it popped out. This is my mushroom deck. It's like no matter what you do, no matter how much you can try to let go of this like divine love, it's unconditional. It always comes back. We have Temperance again. It involves a lot of patience. It involves, confrontation. It involves uncomfortable processes, holding each other accountable. It's not always roses, right? And happiness and kindness. Alright, it's real. Two of Pentacles, it takes balance. Okay? But ultimately, your truth aligns with your inner happiness, with your inner abundance, with this inner strength that you have. Okay? Yes. Thank you so much for being here, Proud 3. I hope you guys like this reading. If you chose this pile, please look up the spiritual meaning of cookie, peacocks, deer, roses, and comment below, because everybody's search engine gets different results, and I'd be curious to know what you guys get. I really enjoy reading for you guys, so make that vision board. Understand that it's hard to have patience. Give yourself grace. Give other people grace when they have their moments. If you're living in a crowded space, try to change your mind about that type of situation, okay? No matter how long it's been, no matter the timeline that's been attached to it. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading, and I'll catch y'all next time.